Hi. That is bad. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another video on my channel. I need to keep my voice low, I feel like, because if I talk too loud, it echoes. This is a completely empty room. I don't know what to do. Being in a new house, I feel like I need to christen it, shall we say, with Onision content, because I have been in the process of moving, which is very, very difficult. But during that long, very, very tedious process, I did get several emails from Onision, and I just am behind on letting you guys know what's up with that. To me, it's honestly pretty comical at this point. I view it as just another form of entertainment. It's like, what's gonna happen next? You couldn't possibly reach out to me again, right? Right. Some of the emails have been funny. Some of them have been creepy for a lot of different reasons, and I'll explain why. And some of them are just straight up kind of scary. But we're gonna get into all of that throughout this video. I know a couple of other YouTubers have talked about it. I know Creepshow made a video about some of these emails. Repsion made a video. Well, now it's my turn. I have new emails, I have different things to say, and also my own perspective on the mass email that he sent to everyone. But first, I do want to say thank you very much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. If you're like me, you've probably run out of shows to binge. I feel like I've watched the entirety of Netflix. It becomes really helpful to use a VPN because you can change your location and actually access shows not available to you where you are. For example, if I change the country that I'm located in right here, I can go on and watch things like Rick and Morty, one of the best shows of all time. And to me, that's a huge perk. That's how I turn my brain off at the end of the day. I like to just relax and think about nothing other than that show. And if it's funny enough, it can entertain my brain to switch off that nagging part that just wants to think about all the negative things. But even more important than being able to watch cool different TV shows than what you're currently able to access in your area is, of course, internet privacy. And this is something that I take extremely seriously. Every day, without you even knowing it, you're giving information to your ISPs about a lot of different things. The websites you're visiting, which they can then use to legally sell your browsing history to advertising companies, which is something that super bothers me. I don't know about you. If you're somebody that takes comfort in incognito mode, that's not gonna help you, it doesn't work. So if you use a VPN like ExpressVPN, you can protect yourself from everything like that, including hackers. So please, for your own safety and security, go to expressvpn.com/Jaclyn. That is Jaclyn. I know my name has a funny spelling, but if you do that, if you go to expressvpn.com/Jaclyn, you can get 3 months for free. And something you should know is that it is the most trusted VPN, which makes it the top rated as well. I personally feel at ease when I use it. It is easy to use, so all you have to do is click that button, choose where you would like to connect to, and then voila, you are protected. Use protection, guys. Safety first. Don't let people be creeping. So go to expressvpn.com/Jaclyn. I have the link at the very top of the description below so you can check it out. Fair warning though, it will not protect you from the creepy vibes you will feel throughout this video when I read through some of these disturbing emails. Sorry about that in advance. Now I'll start on the milder side of things. I have emails from Onision like this that are just basically trying to get me to somehow defend him. It really doesn't even say anything other than a video link, and this one is titled "You Were Lied To." And then there are ones like this that piss me off too. This is back October 2020. Please reach out to anyone you know in Eugenia's life to get her help. It looks worse than ever. Thank you for helping before. Sorry for getting in the way. Of all people, he thinks he can reach out to me about this. Like, I've explained the drama involving him with this before, and saying sorry for getting in the way doesn't quite cover the amount of frustration surrounding it, so I'm gonna just move on to this email. Now, I don't believe I've mentioned this on my channel before, but I got this email from Onision back in 2019. It, unfortunately, and I hate to admit this, it did kind of get to me a little bit and made me really uncomfortable. I'm just gonna breeze through this. Remember how we did Skype back and we talked about things like blah, 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 break up with one of my exes? I wanted to do a Skype with you about something I think I probably should have told you a long time ago. It's about blank, a different ex. But I don't want it recorded or passed along, blah, blah, blah. He wants to get a personal question answered out of it. Now, he goes on to make it seem like he's concerned for me, or that at some point in time he was concerned for me, but literally never said anything until this email, which makes it almost worse, because if there's cause for concern about someone's safety, in this case for my safety, and you choose to keep that to yourself until one day it just fancies you to get answers out of your own curiosity and selfish reasons, I don't know, to me that's pretty messed up. What happened was a really awkward moment that he and I had that I wanted to kind of figure out because it was weird and involves your location at the time. I know this is all very odd sounding, but it would be cool to clear it up person to person and basically let you know what happened. Like, if it were so important for me to know, it should have been something communicated immediately. Whenever I got this email, it did freak me out a little bit, but I took comfort because at the time of receiving this email, I was living with my now husband in his house, so I was not even at the same address that I had previously lived, where this person would have known my address. Sometimes we forget you and I are both people with real issues in our real lives that don't impact or reflect on the internet. That's beautiful. But again, if you ignore this, I do not at all think you are not safe. That is not what a woman wants to hear. It's like, if you ignore this, it's not that I think that you're unsafe necessarily, but the topic has passed, and if you don't want to talk, I'm sure you're fine. Just figured you'd want to know what has been in the back of my mind for a while regarding you and what blank whatever tried to have me do. Anyway, like this, to me, if this were so important for him to let me know about this thing, he should have just told me what the thing was instead of using it to bait me into some kind of weird Skype call with him. Then this is the most recent one that I got. This is after the mass group email that I'm sure you guys have heard about before that I will briefly mention, but this one I got February 28th this year. So a few weeks ago. Like I said, I've been moving, I've been busy, but I wanted to me, this was actually pretty creepy. No subject, no text in the body of the email, just a screenshot of one of my old tweets. When I pull this screenshot up, a few things run through my mind. Okay, first of all, let me just read it. The beauty of being a skeptic is that you require evidence. This often makes you an enemy to those that demand you believe without it. Seems like a pretty me kind of tweet. Whatever, apparently this is something he retweeted, but look at the profile picture. I haven't had natural brown hair in a long time. This, to me, like I have to go look it up, but this tweet has to be like 4 years old at least. I've had red hair for almost 4 years now. So this is crazy to me that he has a screenshot of it with old hair, because this isn't something that he recently found and then took a screenshot of, because it would have my updated profile picture on there. So for it to have this photo of me means that he has had this screenshot on his computer for at least 4 years. Is there like a Jaclyn folder on your computer that you keep shit in? Like, what is this? See, this is what I'm saying. If you look it up currently, it will have my profile picture from today. And this was tweeted April 12th, 2016? 5 years? Why? Why do you have a screenshot that you've been saving of a tweet from mine that's 5 years old? What else do you have? You know, a part of me didn't even want to get into this stuff. Like, I thought that was weird pretty immediately, and I didn't want to talk about it because I'm like, you know, he said he was gone from YouTube, which that never lasts. And it didn't, because he just posted a video on March 15th the other day saying, I'm back. Yay!
You can help fund the Onision channel coming back, or more importantly, get elite status on the 18+ Onision Discord servers.
Fund Onision, like with money? Someone gave you money to come back, $15. What is it at now? You've got up to 105. Is that what it's gonna take? Is it gonna take $100 for you to bring your channel back? You know, all you have to do to bring your channel back is start using your channel, right? What does the fundraiser do exactly? Top donor, Paige R. Paige, girl. What are you doing?
Boom. Over 1,911 men. 9/11? Oh no. We shall always remember 9/11.
I don't think that's funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think that's funny.
Welcome back. We're so excited to see you again.
Who's excited? I want to know who all's so excited. And then I looked at the comment section, and this is just sending up red flags for me. But all these comments are just people so stoked that he's back. That is just odd to me. Welcome back, hearts. Welcome back, heart. Yay, fire emoji. So glad you're back. Welcome. I'm so excited to see you again. Blah, blah, blah. Fan for 10 plus years. Yes, yes, yes. Binging all his old videos. Totally in love with this man. Okay. I don't know. This just does not feel right to me. All these hearts, all these like nice comments. Literally, I know he filters out the bad comments, but for there to be this many good ones just doesn't sit right with me either. What, like, who are you? Who, like, did he really sit there and make this many accounts? Like, I can't begin to believe that he would sit there and just make this many fake accounts. There's just a lot of disturbed people in the world, maybe? Oh, God. And then on that website he brought up, this is how he's raising money, right? So he asks for $5 to email him, $50 to text him, gaming options, Discord. I personally would like to know if there is an option that I could sign up for where I can pay to have him never contact me again, because I would sign up for that shit. I actually know a lot of people that probably would, so you're welcome, Onision. I'm giving you a really solid business idea right now, because I'm sure everybody CC'd in this email was annoyed. So he sent out a mass email to me, Blair, Creepshow, Repsion, Repzilla. Like, a lot of people got this email, and like, I guarantee you, every single one of these recipients were just as annoyed as I was. This was back when everybody was making videos about his documentary. I'm hearing that there's still gonna be more of that to come. Let me know when, I'll get my popcorn ready. But this was the email he sent out. Evidence was just leaked that Shiloh and Edwin were paid, but the screenshots of these invoices that he sent were hilariously bad and so easily faked that not one person in the email thread believed it for a second. Creepshow was the first to respond, and I've never seen a person with more patience and willingness to give him a thorough response, telling him how ridiculous he is, but thorough nonetheless. I personally ran out of patience for Onision a long time ago, so bless Creepshow for doing this. He literally sent me and everyone else the most fake fucking screenshots I've ever seen in my life. This looks like baby's first forgery. This is so funny. I love it. So then I decided to reply, and this was my only contribution to this ridiculous invoice that he sent us. I just wanted to point out how obviously fake it was, so I made my own on my phone, and I said this. I don't know, guys. I'm inclined to believe it, as I also received this highly credible invoice to prove that Onision himself is getting paid from Discovery Plus to make response videos. Well, my little silly response sure succeeded in pissing him off royally. And what did he have to say back to me? Did it have anything to do with the legitimacy, or illegitimacy rather, of those invoices? No, it had to do with my last breakup, and he went on a rant about it. Why? It has been years since that weird drama-filled part of my life ended. I am married now. I am so far past it and moved on. It's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was weird when he involved himself so much with things, even whenever it was happening in that moment. But for it to be years and years later, to still have it stuck up your ass bothering you this much, like, it doesn't even bother me anymore. Why is he still so flustered over it? Like, there's something wrong with that. Jaclyn, I tried to protect you. Dude, you didn't protect. By the way, let me just side note, I feel like he never got the point of this. I have had friends in my life that have dated people I don't like. I have had friends in my life that haven't liked the person I was dating, and that has been able to be something that was communicated. Not necessarily a forced action was taken because of those concerns. Like, I didn't decide to end my relationship because of that, nor have I ever had a friend decide to end their relationship because of concerns that I've expressed. But that's how people live their life. They have to make their own choices and come to terms with things on their own and learn and grow from that. There is a difference between giving someone advice because you genuinely care and then being demanding and controlling of their actions based on your advice. Like Onision wanted control. He wanted control over me, which was very, very weird and led a lot of people to think that he had some kind of strange crush on me. This is not an idea that I came up with, by the way. This is something that a lot of people were saying because of the amount of almost obsessive interest with my personal life that unfortunately seems to continue to this day, which baffles my mind. Anyway, he goes on to make this about his weird website and then says, I mean, you stayed at my house, met my family, so how is it you have become so hateful of me? He doesn't get it. He doesn't get how his actions were wrong. You do as I say or else I will smear your name across my channel in every negative way and I will pick apart your body and tell you your family doesn't love you, but I can't understand why you don't like me. I mean, how can you be that dumb? Come on. And then Creepshow and all of her patients responds and ends with saying, also super side note, but saying I told you so to someone, Jaclyn, because they were hurt by a person you had bad vibes from, makes you look like a parrot who's run out of things to say. Stop. And then, I'm sorry, I love this part. He emails everyone back, with the exception of my ex, and makes an offer because the rest of us are just so fortunate to get this golden opportunity. If y'all ever want to do a group call and sort out any questions you have, considering you've all made a good amount of money off my name, let me know. If you are honest and care about the truth, I can't even keep reading this. We all were granted the opportunity to speak with him because that's just goals. I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna read through it. You guys can pause and read it if you want. I don't really suggest it. It's just more, this is an entire rant pretty much on stuff that really, it's just like my past and that whole breakup drama. It's just strange. It's really weird. How could you ever look at a person again and say you love them with even a shred of confidence after you've gone behind so many people's backs, lied to them, and risked crippling their faith in human beings? You risked destroying their ability to ever have a trusting/loving relationship again. It's almost like this happened to Onision, not me. It seems like Onision, like I said before, is the one struggling with getting over all this. Like, I've been over it for a long time. Clearly, what did he say? My ability to have a trusting/loving relationship ever again has been just fine. I'm in the best place I've ever been. I'm married. We just moved into a new place. I survived. I mean, it's a little bit too involved. I can't wrap my brain around someone outside of a situation taking it so personally as though, like I said, it all happened to them. I mean, that is the level at which he's responding right now. By the way, all of these responses are trickling down from a fake invoice that had literally nothing to do with any of this. I'm just gonna blow past his next response because I'm getting annoyed with reading it. Oh, Repsion chimes in, says, Jaclyn, you're hilarious. Thanks. That's the most convincing evidence I've ever seen. This is in response to my fake invoice that I made. Greg, I'd suggest using your payment from the documentary you received to help reduce the cost of your IRS bills. Creepshow with the patience of a goddess, re-emerging, giving him more of an explanation that he will ever even begin to be able to process. He responds several more times after this, actually, that I'm not even gonna get into it. It's long, it's boring, it's unnecessary for me to read. It's literally him, spouting off the same URLs he just so desperately wants everybody to go to. Maybe it's because he wants people to pay money to text him. I don't know. Like I said, I really do think he'd make a pretty penny from offering an option to never contact people again, because there's a lot of people, especially in this email thread, that probably would readily sign up for it. Anyway, I did want to catch you guys up since I have been MIA on this for a while, since I've been moving and trying to take care of things. Life has been crazy. I cannot wait to catch everybody up on everything that has been going on. Like I said, I will be posting videos on my second YouTube channel, youtube.com/JaclynVlogs. We just finished posting our honeymoon videos and our wedding videos, and next will be our moving videos, so you can see the chaos in which I have been living, and many more exciting things to come on the vlog channel as we are changing the name to Frank Family Vlogs, and we're doing that. I know a lot of people hate family vlog channels, so if you're one of those people, you know, maybe it's not for you, but I have always enjoyed talking and sharing my personal things with everybody who watches me as friends and sharing up more of my life than just my rants on YouTube. No, I do not share everything, but I am more of a person than just an atheist chick that rants about stuff online, which people thought that I was for a long time. And it's not that I'm not that. There's just more to me that I enjoy in life outside of ranting and complaining about things, and I do enjoy getting to show that side of me. I think if I only ever posted videos like this or videos on religion or other controversial issues, I would burn out. So it really is nice to have another creative outlet where I can show you guys fun things, you know? Not everything is depressing. So that's why I have a vlog channel. That's why I really enjoy it, and that's why it does mean a lot to me when you guys subscribe to me and keep up with my stuff, because it's a channel that's like close to my heart. And so that is now turning into Frank Family Vlogs, which is FFV. So now you understand the merch store, ffvmerch.com. We have a lot of cool new stuff there. Beanies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, shot glasses, oh my goodness, posters, actually a lot of different t-shirt designs. So make sure you go over to ffvmerch.com if you want to support in that way. Thank you to everybody who supports me over on Patreon, patreon.com/Jaclyn. YouTube does like to demonetize everything that I do because they hate me. So I do appreciate those of you who are over there, and also those of you who are supporting me over on OnlyFans. Don't know how long I'm going to keep that open, so you can sign up for now and I'll keep you posted on the future. What else? Oh, my birthday's coming up. I'm old, yay. And since I moved, I no longer have the P.O. box you guys knew of before in LA. I have one over here in Tennessee now. If you want that, I will link it in the description below. If you want to mail me something, you are more than welcome to. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and click the little bell if you have not already. YouTube doesn't always send out my notifications whenever I have a new video, so if you click the bell, it helps a lot. Like this video if you like it, and I will see y'all. I have to say y'all now in Tennessee. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.